Okay, so what we're going to talk about right now is DiHybrid crosses. DiHybrid, anytime you see the word di, it means 2 traits per person. Okay, so in this case, we said black hair is dominant over blonde. So as long as they have homozygous dominant or heterozygous, they're going to have black hair. And if they have 2 homozygous recessive alleles, then they'll be blonde. And brown eyes are dominant, so as long as they have, we're using E. So as long as they have either 2 capitals or at least 1 capital, they'll have brown eyes. And blue eyes, they have to be recessive. So those are the traits we're working with. And now it asks us, a father has black hair and he's heterozygous. So hetero means different, and he has brown eyes and he's also heterozygous. So these are his alleles. So he's capital B, lowercase b, capital E, lowercase e. And the mother has blonde hair, so she's lowercase b's, and blue eyes, so she's all recessive. Okay, now what you have to do here is you actually have to do the FOIL method. So if you're familiar with math, FOIL is the first, the outer, and then you're going to do the inner, and then you'll do the last. Okay, so if we do the first, this capital B to this capital E, the first gamete is capital B, capital E. The next one is taking the capital B to the lowercase e, capital letter goes first. Then we have the inner, so lowercase b to capital E, we're going to keep B first in this case. And then the last one, lowercase b to lowercase e. So those are all the letter combinations that you have, and then those 4 pairs are going to go on this. So this actually is nothing. So what we'll do here is you'll actually write them in. So B capital E, B lowercase e, lowercase b capital E, and lowercase b lowercase e. Now we'll do the same for the mom. So first, outer, inner, last. So lowercase b, lowercase e, and that would be true of all of them. Okay, so we'll write hers on this side. And then we have that. Now what you're going to do in the boxes is you're going to combine the letters, and you're going to make B's go first, E's go second, capital letter goes first. So capital B, lowercase b, capital E, lowercase e. Okay, and then we'll go down. Capital B, lowercase b, capital E, lowercase e. Now notice, all of these are the same, so that means all the way down, they're going to be the same. And this isn't always the case, but in this case it is. So then we move on to the next column. So we have B, capital B, lowercase b, and then 2 lowercase e's. And again, it's going to be the same all the way down. Okay, here, 2 lowercase b's, capital E, lowercase e, and again, it's true all the way down. And then the last one, they're all going to be lowercase. Now, what I'd advise you to do, since this whole column is the same, 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 we should write down their phenotypes right here. So capital B, lowercase b, if we look back up here, as long as they have 1 capital letter, they're going to show the dominant trait. In this case, it's black hair. So these are black hair. And then let's look at their eye color. As long as they have 1 capital E, they're going to have brown eyes. So black hair, brown eyes. Again, here, they should have black hair. And in this case, they actually have blue eyes because they have both recessive alleles. Here, they'll have blonde hair and brown eyes. And here, they'll be blonde hair and blue eyes. Okay? Now, the question asks, which offspring will be totally heterozygous. Totally heterozygous means both alleles are in the heterozygous state. So capital lowercase, capital lowercase. So right now it would be this one, this one, this one, and this one. So that's 4 out of 16. So it reduces to 1/4. So 1/4 as a percentage is 25%. And then what's the phenotypic ratio? So like we wrote the phenotypes down here, you want to do that for each of them. So you're going to do black, brown, and there's 4 out of 16. The next one, black and blue, it's 4 out of 16. This side, blonde and brown, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 out of 16. 1, 2, 3, 4 are going to be blonde and blue eyes. Okay, and what percent of the offspring will have blonde hair and blue eyes? So they have to all be lowercase. In this case, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 16, which again is 1/4, so that is 25%.